What is happening, everybody? Patreon request album reaction time. Live.Love.ASAP from ASAP Rocky, the one that I haven't heard from his albums, and I'm excited to do this one. The most confusingly named series of mixtapes ever. I can never remember which one's which, but this one won the poll by an absolute mile. If you're seeing this on YouTube and you want to see it in uncut form, or wondering what I'm talking about, check out the Patreon link down in the description. As the rain falls down on my ceiling where I record, I won't hang about anymore. Let's jump straight in. ASAP Rocky time. Yes.
Goddamn, how real is this? I know them whole niggas gon' be feeling it. East Coast nigga, but how real is?
I mean, 10 years old now, this tape, I think, but yeah, already this beat is working for me straight away. Maybe I'm just old-fashioned. I'm not super old-fashioned considering my age, but I mean, a beat like this is always going to destroy some of the beats I'm hearing these days, for me.
Remember me as a wannabe New Orleans nigga slash lean sippin' Tennessee nigga, no. Influence.
So he's talking about being influenced by Houston, and you can hear that in the sound based on just even listening to some of the southern hip hop I've heard. And what's funny for us over here in England is we, I think, find it harder to discern between the different sounds, the different regional sounds of hip hop. I mean, it's only through learning through Hip Hop Evolution, watching that on Netflix, that I've learned more and more and more, because obviously we're in a completely different country. So yeah, having those regional differences isn't quite as pronounced to us. But I'm starting to get a grip of what the southern sound sounds like beyond the accent. Do you know what I mean?
Insights in my trail life plans.
Goddamn, how real is this? I know. Goddamn, how real is this?
Good start, good introductory track. Letting everybody know who he is, and it's weird because obviously I know who he is. Very, very familiar with his work these days. But yeah, I like the beat swirling around in the headphones as well. Keep it going.
I be that pretty motherfucker. Harlem's what I'm reppin'. Tell my niggas fit the bitch and we gon' make it in a second. Groupies rush, ole boobies up in my direction. Quit with all the front and you ain't run my click for nothing. Cause I feel this is the way to go. This is the way we roll. Cause every day we gotta pay some.
Who's the singing on the hook? I recognise the voice.
Yo, bitch, she said I'm hot. Man, I told her I agree. She gon' really think I'm hot if I told her my degrees. Pull up A, B, C's. Bad bitch, double D's. Poppin' E, I don't give a F. Told you I'm a G, A.
Such a smooth verse. The alphabet thing, then moving into his own name. And then it's on my chest, this is what I breathed. I like this track.
You better fucking recognize that fucking name right now, ASAP. Recognize that shit ASAP. Fucking sap. You don't put no fucking fear in my heart.
These other niggas so-so, they open off my mojo. Spanish Sophie with a half a kilo by her JoJo. Blow it out your culo, who got dough on the smoke though? My partner has Cinco, now we blowing on that Ocho.
Homes on deck, and we got 100 stack. What you know about that? Got me swagging to the max.
Loving this beat, man. Loving this beat. And I loved the Wizard of Oz scheme going on in that first verse. But again, I just feel like I'm kind of just vibing out to this music rather than really paying attention to the bars. Not that there's not bars in there, because there are. But yeah, beat selection. And I can imagine how innovative this was. And I'm crying out for something innovative right now from a new artist breaking through in 2021. But I don't know, maybe it's just not really happening in the same way right now. I feel like 10 years ago you had this sort of group of artists breaking through. I wasn't there for the breakthrough, being ASAP Rocky, Drake, Cole, Kendrick, etc. and others. And now, while there's artists blowing up and doing really well, musically they're not speaking to me in the same way. But maybe I just need to be listening in different places. But I'm talking about people who go on to be stars. Do you know what I mean?
Tell me where that bass at.
Bass, bass, bass.
Snapping that snare, just driving the whole thing.
What's up? Hustle hard, no sleep, yo bitch loose, that's no leak. I ain't talking about no money, I ain't talking about no cars. Pretty nigga is some shit you never hear of. Only thing bigger than my ego is my mirror. weirdest dude, but I'm cool as a fan. 40 ounce.
Yeah, I was away with that. The way his audio was just shifting across the channels in the headphones always kind of takes you to a different place. Anyway, just a smooth track about Rocky just going back and still getting love from you know, the hometown and people there, despite the fact that he is kind of artsy, I guess, has kind of indie leanings of fashion and all the other sort of stuff. But yeah, I'm enjoying this a lot. Enjoying it a lot. I love the beats. Love the beats.
You know us big mouth Harlem niggas don't know how to act.
Camel down in my boxes, gold teeth, a bathing aid. It's animals in my project, like monkeys, orangutan. But fuck fly, I am fashion. Trying to cop that Benz wagon. My bitch driving, my friends crash it. Niggas threat with the chit chatting. See a nigga, don't shit happen. I'm finna blow and that been Latin, so talk money, kick Latin.
345 be the big toy. Yeah. Now which nigga want it with the fat boy? Clipped up like I'm paranoid. High as hell nigga Fitzroy. Pull it off through the city like seen that.
Schoolboy Q can just destroy any beat that I've heard him on, but works really well on this kind of energy.
Brand new nigga with a brand new venue. Sold that bitch out, should've made that hoe bigger. Killing careers, make these cupcakes remember. Put with a gat and a dick in your mouth. Balls in my hands and your bitch in my house. Twisting her weed, I'm digging her out. Just filling her out. Do all that shit you be talking. Got my tie on, gripping on my iron on. Who I'm about to fire on.
Rap game fucked up, boy. Fuck you think I rap for?
It's just about the beats again. The drive of it is slow paced, but it's just there's kind of relentlessness to it, and it really feels like it kind of takes you somewhere. And then the pace of the flow through the beat as well. But there's bars throughout. There was bars throughout the Schoolboy Q verse. He came back on this verse as well, and then Rocky's coming back like. Even I pull up and skirt off vodka shots. He's smearing off. I mean, just loads of like clever little slick lines like that throughout, just almost to make you smirk. That's about. They're like, as if this guy's slick. This guy's slick.
Back in this bitch, motherfucker, yeah, it's me. Space Ghost Perf, and I put your bitch to sleep.
I mean, I feel like I'm drinking lean just throughout this. I've just got a cup of coffee on my Spider-Man mug. I never drunk lean in my life. I don't plan to. But the energy of this tape is really just making my brain swell. And now this is like definitely the anthem for it on this one. You can tell straight away.
Swag.
It be that pretty motherfucker sipping that throne, gripping my pistol, my chrome, hitting the head, you done spinning your weight in the zone, then I spit it and flip it like bone.
I haven't heard much UGK outside of that amazing International Players Anthem, and that's on me. In time, hopefully we'll get to more, but he's sounding a lot like Bun B, maybe, or Pimp C, I'm not sure. Forgive me, my knowledge of that area is still limited. But I feel like it's almost like a homage in the style of the flow here.
Oh hell here, bitches Satan talking. Told her to take it off. Gave her the D, she takes the off. And hey, that's things a gangster. Brought up in danger, all about paper, smoking on purple, bitch, I'm dangerous.
I get so high, I touch the sky till I can't even function. I get so high, I fuck around and wanna leave the function.
It's about to go down, drunker than a bitch. At the party with my niggas, slump a party with your bitch. Finna hit the lick, 1056, taking sips, let the slip.
Young nigga out here.
I chunk the juice, I'm coming down and I be riding spokes and I be that pretty motherfucker and you got to know this.
Let's keep it going.
Pass it, motherfucker, situation. Pour some motherfucking liquor for my motherfucking
Pulp Fiction vibes to this one, Western vibes as well. Yes.
That bitch is my nickname.
I'm coming down when I'm sipping on the bros. Cause we shitting on these niggas and these hoes.
Cause that used to call me asshole. Now she dropped that ass slow. Fuck it, man, I'm cash though. Shot with diesel slash coat. ASAP, we the last hope. Fuck it, this my fast flow. I slow it down, I pick it up. Blue jeans, I rip them up. That swag, bitch, you mad, bitch. See you in my past, bitch. Them nigga feel good to the point I wanna marry her. But I be on my pimpin' shit. Check out my limpin' shit. I be getting money. Can you dig it, bitch? I'll get on my.
You have to forgive me for just vibing out to a lot of this music because that is how it's hitting me. That is the reaction. These beats, man. It's exactly what I want to hear. Listen, I love the snap and the fucking energy and the crackle of a good, like, classic New York breaked up, cut up samples beat. You know I do, of course. A boom bap beat. You know, I love Kanye style production. I love modern trap, Metro Boomin and everything like this. But this is speaking to me in a kind of different, in a swirling way that I just feel like I'm getting lost in, transported in.
Fuck the bullshit, my nigga. Y'all got the power. Keep the power in y'all motherfucking hands. Fuck these niggas, man. Go get it. Feel me? Keep it cheap.
This is music for the villains. Sophisticated, cheering ASAP in the house. Now we finna run the building. Fuck Ace, we sip Chris. Afford it cause I'm getting it. Drip, drip, the dough.
That's like chopped and screwed, leaned out jazz going on in this beat. I didn't hear a single bar because I'm just lost again.
Swagging on you hoes and I'm shitting on you nigglets.
I mean, people ask what the glasses are for, and there's no real answer. But if you're gonna give an answer, it's this.
So little homie peep gang, cause these other rappers lame and don't care to do the same. Young blood.
Stay true to the game, bitch. Well, let me tell you about a nigga like me. I be smoking, choking, black, loking with the O issue. Nigga, I'ma tell you like the motherfucking G told me.
That was like a sort of blend of all these different styles. There's some G-funk in there beyond just the name of the song, but just the energy of it as well, the kind of languid style. Hell of a record so far. Hell of a mixtape.
She's all that I want. These beats. She's all that I want. And the pain I just couldn't take away. Something like Wayne, but you couldn't feel your face. If you win it.
I mean, this whole record just feels like a sermon to the church of lean, of codeine, of promethazine. Makes me want to go and get some Sprite and some cough syrup. I'm not going to lie to you, but I'm not going to do it. Well, you can't even go out and get that stuff anyway.
Wait a minute. Hey, and now I'm blowing hella smoke. Talking on my cell phone, and I got that purple on me. She sipping on my styrofoam cup, telling me she want a bone, but I ain't got no condoms on me.
I've heard a bit of ASAP Ferg, but I never heard him have this kind of like melodic flow like that. I didn't realise maybe that's a big part of his music, but this song, every element of it, perhaps the standout so far on this fucking excellent mixtape. Jesus, man.
She's all that I want. Bitch.
What a tune. What a tune that is. What a record this is, but that just had a little bit more punch to it, despite the fact it made you just lean back and take it all in by the end. But yeah, the ASAP Ferg verse, real moment on this album so far for me. Makes me definitely want to investigate more of his music now as well. Or is he just Ferg now? I know there was that whole drama. Anyway, the shades have been going on a lot on this record. The hood's staying up. I can tell you that much. We keep going.
Yeah. Smoking, rolling, reefer up. I adjust the tweakers up.
Break it down.
Break it down so I could beat it up. Finna think I'm big me. I met with my old head. We sat for a while. We rolled a couple swishers. We chat for a while. I said, but I don't give a fuck. Rolling up a swisher up. Cause I just came here down south, so
I'm being transported to Houston here. There's something about this music that just speaks to me, and I don't know if it's because a lot of the like hip hop that came over to the UK in sort of the early 2000s, even in the 90s a little bit, was sort of southern hip hop. I mean, we didn't get as much New York sort of classic hip hop over here in the same way.
Listen, when your old head talking, you'll be straight. Now my old head, old age, bald head, road gang, cold red, code name, nose red, cocaine. Pivot, you should come on home, leave the drugs alone and stick to rap. Just don't come back closing, cause that type of shit it get you class.
Such a good record, this. So good. Such a good mixtape.
Feeling out of place, plus it's getting kinda late. Trying to make it homesick. Now you need an upper fast to help you mellow swag.
Rhymes on point on this one, a bit more kind of lyrically focused, vocally focused than some of the other tracks.
Have a fix of this acid drip. Drip, hand drip, die, kiss on the lips, eyes for an eye, drip for a drip.
You know, I look at the crowd and, I look at my fans, look at their faces, their expressions.
I'm tired of these rappers, I'm tired of these jackers, I'm tired of these dances by these fucking backpackers. Said I'm
tired of these dances by these fucking backpackers. The irony is that the backpackers, not that term is used anymore, they would be Rocky fans complaining about the new music that's coming out. So this stuff's always cyclical. Maybe I'm that guy.
Down to earth, nigga, we could kick it, take a hit with me, with me. Take a hit with me, ain't no stop. Take a sip with me, Hey, once again, Mr. Back selling crack. It's an honor keeping real nigga music on the map. Street reverse again, fed you smoke like a chimney. My album coming November, that's 20 years of memory.
This song's very spacey, but in a different sort of way. It's not working for me that much. I didn't really enjoy the kind of cadence from Squad to Be Somebody that I've not heard before. Kind of a little bit too old school for me, the energy on it. Just the sound of it didn't massively work for me. It's probably the first track on the record that's not really spoken to me so far.
Before them boys been a corner trying to make a buzz. Tryouts, I'm trying to make the buzz. Purple and that green got me on stuck.
It's grown on me. The beats added that kind of, I don't know if it's a flute or there's something going on there. This verse from Mondre M.A.N. or Mondre Man sounds better. Song's growing on me, not gonna lie.
Let me know what's up before I rolling up. Yeah. Up that reefer got me high. I've been rolling up that weed, it got me high. I've been rolling, I think I need it. Oh, niggas getting dough.
That little funny little sound. I don't exactly know what instrument it is, but it's just coming out of the left channel, which is weird. It's kind of making the song, it's almost like distracting, but adding to the song in a strange sort of way. Unusual track, different energy again. I mean, this is about weed now rather than lean, so we're getting a different energy altogether.
That's why all these hoes wanna hop and jump on my dick. Then she looked at me and said, how low can your eyes get? They already know we got them blunts and we blazing up. Let me know what's up.
Yeah, quite like that song. Last two songs not really clicked with me in exactly the same way as the rest of the album. Okay.
I smoked away my brain, I think I'm going dumb. Cocaine up on my gums, I think they're going numb. I'm having stomach pains, now I'm throwing up. Flesh is in my vessels, fuck the click you with. I'm finna fuck the bitch you next to. Fuck a metrosexual, suck a dick, I'm disrespectful. But all around me, I can't beat, I'm all alone.
Kind of a Kid Cudi energy on this track, bringing the same sort of style back to the sort of end of this record that I was enjoying before, as I was starting to tune out a little bit. Really like this one.
Let the beat chill.
Yeah, I really like that track.
Alright. Get money addict, I'ma get money tatted. Money in the attics, money in the stashes. Jeremy's got Adidas, Mason Martin Margiela 3-strap sneakers. I can't really hate when they compare me to Drake. Could've been J. Cole if I met J-Ho. Who that? ASAP, but I'm fly like I never left. Use a lie like fly without the letter F. Standing on the block like the new kids. ASAP nigga,
Yeah.
Yeah, really brought it back with those last two tracks. The two before that I wasn't loving so much, but overall it's nearly an hour-long mixtape. Really enjoyed it. A different kind of energy and sound for A$AP Rocky. I mean, definitely sort of the precursor to everything that has come since, and then you go into the testing and it's quite different to this, way more indie influenced throughout there, and then different elements, and he's obviously, you know, got a lot older as well. That was what, 2-3 years ago, and now we've got hopefully more new music on the way from him now, and I'll be interested to see where his influences have taken him for his new music. But that was a great insight to where it all began, and also the kind of southern influences for a New York guy that created and cultivated this unusual sound and made me realise elements and different elements that I like within sort of broader spectrum of hip-hop. And yeah, just a cracking choice once again from the patrons, but that's no surprise. That's what you guys do each and every single week. You never let me down. So yeah, thank you very much as always for the unbelievable support on Patreon. Thank you very much for picking this one. And if you're seeing this on YouTube, you want to watch it uncut, that's there, link down in the description to the Patreon. And also if you want to get involved with choosing these album reactions, multiple every month, then get involved on the Patreon, and there's a Discord link in there as well, chatting with everybody, and going to be bringing some new stuff to the Patreon very soon as well, once life goes a little bit more back to normal. It is very crazy around here right now, very crazy. Everyone stuck in this house. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you on this one. Right, bye.